Hello, folks. How are you? Excuse me. Hope you're all well on this Tuesday, not Tuesday morning, but Tuesday midday, if you like. Well, what can I say? I've just seen, because I don't get much of the news from back home, here in France, unless I go onto social media. And I've just seen in Carlow yesterday, in a shopping centre, some fella wielding a gun and shooting a gun, in a shopping centre. Now I'm listening to this and I'm thinking, what's going on? That's something that you hear of that happens in America, because it's such a big country and there's so many different races and there's so much things going on over there. But in Ireland, in County Carlow, I'm thinking to myself, wow, what is going on? What's happening to my country? And I was listening to it and I was waiting, for them to tell me, to say that it was, it was an African or, a migrant, a Muslim. That's the first thing we go to, is a Muslim. No, it wasn't, people. Apparently, it was a white Irish nationalist in his 30s, his early 30s. When I heard that, I wasn't expecting to hear it for them to say it. I wasn't expecting that. Honestly, I wasn't. I jumped on the bandwagon, of it has to be a migrant and stuff like that. But no, I was wrong in thinking of judging straight away. But you have to understand why, yeah. So apparently it was a white Irish nationalist, excuse me, in his 30s, his early 30s. First thing I want to say is my thoughts, all my love, I send it back to his family, yeah, because apparently the fella is deceased, he's dead. And my heart's going to go to his family. Second thing, it's getting a bit windy here, but it's lovely, the weather's lovely here, but it's getting a bit windy. Second thing is, my brain kicks in, my brain goes into overdrive when I hear that. I'm thinking, why? That's not heard of in Ireland. That's not heard of. That's something that we don't do. That's something that's taboo is not even the word I'm looking for here. It's just, wow, so why? And what I'm thinking of is, without throwing blame, I don't know whether what the words I'm using are good enough, but here, what I'm thinking is, yeah, what's going on in Ireland at the moment for the last couple of years, and right up to this boiling point, and now it's a boiling point, yeah. When your kettle boils and the lid's popping off it, and that's what Ireland's like at the moment. It's boiling point because of what the government has done to our country over the last couple of years. Because of these migrants that are letting in without papers, without identification, without looking at their past, have they been in prison, have they got a book of whatever, are they criminals, we're not even looking into that. And they're all men that are coming over, yeah, all men, not families, just men. And they've been doing so much terrible things, as I've said it before, wheeling knives and swords outside schools, groping our women, our daughters, our sisters, our mothers, thinking they can do as they please. They're in car parks naked and breaking cars with empty kegs of beer. I'm getting angry. I'm sorry for getting angry, but I'm getting angry. So what I'm thinking is, this fella now, I don't know, I'm totally maybe off the wall what I'm saying. It's not right at all what I'm saying. I don't know, but this is what I'm thinking. This fella has came to the boiling point. His boiling point is gone, and he went off the head. He went, you know, he's paranoid. He's afraid, because the Irish people are afraid now at the moment. They're afraid to walk out the doors. They're afraid to do, you know, to walk alone, to go to the park, without being, we have to be in groups, they have to be with friends, because they're so afraid. We're afraid to go through the front door, people. We're afraid to go through the front door. And Ireland was always, you walk through your front door and you let the door open. And you meet your friends, you meet your family, you meet people, and that's why we were called, you know, we're happy-go-lucky people. We're, you know, we're the Irish that have the crack. You know, we're the Irish that we open our arms to people, and, you know, big hugs. But now, today, it's reached boiling point. It's reached boiling point to where people are just afraid. People are getting, you know, I don't know what happened. I don't know what was going through his mind, this fella. And we're never going to know, because he's dead, the poor fella. But when I heard he was an Irish national, a white Irish fella, national, that's all I could think of. I could think of, he just lost it. He lost it because of everything that's going on, and the government aren't helping us. The Garda are not doing their jobs that they should be doing. And he just clicked, you know. He just clicked. It was the bit of straw that broke the camel's back. That's what we call it, you know. So I just want to say, like, my heart goes out to his family. I'm not sure at all. I don't know what's going through their minds, the poor people. I hope this video came out okay. I don't know. I'm not even going to look at the video. I just do my videos and I send it straight away. I'm just telling you, it's how I feel at the moment. It's my honesty. It's me. And, you know, I'm just saying, Ireland, you know, keep up the good fight, you know. That's a terrible thing. What happened yesterday, it's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing. Thank God there wasn't more injuries. There wasn't more deaths. But it's only starting. For me, that's just the start of it. You know, and I don't know. My comrades, I love yous all. Heart goes out to this family, and yeah, keep up the good fight, and, you know, happy-go-lucky Irish. Yeah, the crack. All right. Gary, like and subscribe. Gary Slice of Life. Take care, people. Love yous all.